Welcome back to Hodgepodge. Today we have another unboxing and review video, and today we will be reviewing the SLR Magic Anamorphot, the 1.33 times anamorphic adapter. You've probably seen other YouTubers use it. You've probably seen other YouTubers review it. I'm going to give you my honest opinion because I have not been paid to review this lens. So, it comes in this package. This part opens to unveil the lens, and then here on this side you have this little package with all the screw-on adapters. Now these adapters have little lens caps on them, and I quickly lost the one for this, so that's something. Now here's the lens. It's bulky, it's heavy. It's like maybe 3 pounds. It's pretty heavy. I use this lens without lens support, so it's not too heavy that you can't use it without lens support. I didn't seem to have too big of a problem using it without lens support. This can screw on to virtually any lens with the adapters. Now I immediately had to buy this lens to use with the SLR Magic because the anamorphic adapter, what it does is it cuts your range in half. So if you're looking for a 50 mil picture, you need to use at least a 100 mil. So with a 130, it went down to roughly 65 mil. So now, first of all, you're limited to lenses that don't have rotating barrels. Luckily, the barrel didn't rotate on this lens. That's one negative side of using an adapter. I like the fact that it can screw on to these lenses. It makes it easy to adapt. However, I kind of wish it was a clamp method, because when you're focusing this lens, this can come unscrewed unless screwed tightly enough. And then the other thing is, while you're focusing over a period of time, while shooting for half an hour, this connection can grow tighter and tighter and tighter. And eventually it got to the point where I actually had to remove this screw-on connection with a wrench. That's how tight it got. That definitely can be an issue, especially if you're shooting for over an hour or many shoots during a day. If you get one of these adapters screwed on there and you get it stuck, then you're screwed. Haha, see how I did that? You have to make sure that this goes on your lens vertically, as so. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but it came with like some dirt inside the lens. I might have to use my cell phone for this, but it didn't come clean. It has it's like a piece of confetti inside there. So take that into account. Make sure you're getting a nice lens. Another point I'd like to bring up is you need to find, well, you don't necessarily need to, but you will immediately have to look for a single focusing solution. So SLR Magic actually sells a rangefinder that you can put right on top of this. There's a few other single focusing solutions out there I will review in a future video, but that's something to take into account. So my first time using this, I was just doing dual focus. So that means focusing this taking lens and the anamorphic at the same time. That's really all you can do, unless you're dealing with constant focus shots. So there was one shot where this very nice girl agreed to be in my video, and I asked her to ice skate into focus. That went so well. So thank you, Selena. Check that out. I'll edit it in right here. So I'm really happy with how that went. But that, just to give you an idea, is that, you know, unless you're stopping this lens down all the way and you're shooting in daylight with lights and everything, you really can't shoot full open with this lens unless you have some kind of single focus solution, because dual focus with this is just a nightmare. Now finally, the last point I'd like to bring up, and the reason why I'm returning this is, well, of course, there's dirt inside here. But the reason why I'm returning this is because the bokeh, the anamorphic bokeh, is not anamorphic bokeh. Uh, and that's really the reason why I wanted an anamorphic lens, was for that oval bokeh. And this lens, um, it must be the way it's constructed, with just like um, a half a circle pane in the front here, or something with that. Maybe I wasn't focusing it right horizontally, because there's a vertical and horizontal focus on the dual focus method. But in any case, and I'll show you another clip. You can check out the full video. I'll link it in the video description below. Yeah, look at that. Look, you see the bokeh? It's like a butterfly. That's not what I was going for. That's not what I had in mind. So after watching a lot of review videos about anamorphic and such, I think the proper solution for me will be buying the rangefinder, the SLR rangefinder, and adapting that to the Sancor 16. I've seen a lot of videos shot with that setup, and I think that's going to be ideal. So if you're interested in more anamorphic videos and more anamorphic solutions, I will definitely link that video once I've produced it in the video description below. So definitely check out that video. I think that's a better solution. So I will actually be returning this lens. It just didn't work out for me. Sorry, SLR, but I hope that rangefinder works out. I'll do a little review on the SLR rangefinder. So thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to check out my other videos and subscribe.